Okay. What is going on, everybody? What is up? What is up? I want to thank you for making this live webinar, this live Zoom. My name is Kevin Gray. I'm out of Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is Iconic. You absolutely have to rise above the ordinary. Guys, I've actually been involved with this company for a very short amount of time, but I want to give you a background on myself, and I'm going to give you some background on some of the folks that I'm working with, and hopefully you'll be working with as well. I've actually been in Charlotte since 2003. I am an entrepreneur. I've actually owned an insurance agency for about 6.5, 7 years. I've been a senior benefits coordinator. I've been in the professional realm for quite some time. I may have a baby face, but at the same time, guys, I'm old. I'm in my 40s. I've actually been trading for the last 2 years. October marks 24 months since I have been trading, guys. And when this opportunity came to me, it was right on time. And let me tell you exactly why. I'm like many of you guys out there, and let me make sure that everyone is muted here. Just one moment. I'm like many of you guys out here. If you haven't had an opportunity to, please make sure that you mute out that line because we want to make sure that we keep this clear for everyone tonight. But like many of you guys, that you know, I want to support my family. I want to make, multiple streams of income. And, the world of trading absolutely presented itself to me just a couple of years ago. And I've had some success, I've had some losses. And one thing that I realized is that in order to make it to the next level, I was going to need mentorship. Okay. I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever just been staring at the ceiling or been talking to a friend and said, if I could just reach the right person, if I could just reach the right system, if I could surround myself with the right individuals, I know I'm talented. I just have to get with the right circle to bring that talent out. And I found this company called Iqonic, and we're going to rise above the ordinary. Before we get started, okay, I want to read this disclaimer. Iqonic is a membership-based platform that offers educational content, wellness products, and travel services. Participation in Iqonic is not a guarantee of financial success. Any income or business results shared in the presentation are for illustrative examples only. It should not be considered typical or expected. Your results will depend on many factors, including your personal effort, skills, experience, market conditions, and commitment. We do not make claims of guaranteed earnings, lifestyle changes, or specific outcomes. All product and service descriptions are for informational purposes only and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any illnesses. Wellness results may vary from person to person. Before making any financial decision or participating in any trading activity, please seek independent advice from a qualified professional. By continuing to view this presentation, you acknowledge that you have read and understood this disclaimer. All right, now let's get down to business. Guys, I want to introduce a young lady. She's out of Canada. She has become a very, very good friend of mine. Miss Sarah Verbeek, let me tell you, she is an absolute dynamo, probably the most energetic person I've ever met in my life. I met Sarah through a previous company, and let me go ahead and find her here because I saw her earlier. I need to make her a co-host, but I met Sarah in a previous company, and let me tell you something about Sarah. We're talking about efficiency. We're talking about energy. We're talking about results. We're talking about excitement. We're talking about somebody who I just don't even understand how she gets everything done. This lady, I could go on for days and days talking about her and just how much I adore her and her work ethic. I do see that she's unmuted, but I'm going to make her a host right now. Miss Sarah Verbeek out of Canada, and also my sponsor here with Iqonic. Please go ahead and take it away.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin Gray. Oh my gosh, hearts and fire in the chat for Mr. Kevin. So I called all my ride or dies, and Kevin absolutely is a ride or die. Like, Kevin is like one of the most iconic leaders, honestly, in this space. In everything he does, he just strives for excellence. So he's just got that champion mentality. So absolutely, I wanted him on my team, but I just knew that he could win with this platform. And that's something that I'm super, super passionate about, is really sharing this platform with my family and friends, because I know I'm going to position them to win. And there's no one more that I would love to see win in my life than Mr. Kevin Gray. So hearts and fire in the chat for Mr. Kevin. He's got a servant going to be that icon in this space. So let's look at the leadership. And that's something that I came for when I'm a super loyal person, right? And when I left my first company, it was like on a prayer, God, you lead, I'll follow. I don't know what I need, but sometimes all opportunities aren't created equal. And I just want to impress upon family and friends, if you're watching this for the first time, if you've never seen this presentation, when you look at the leadership, success in business rises or falls on leadership. So when I got the call from Mr. Calvin Becerra, oh my goodness, I was like taken back, because I really didn't know the magnitude of what this opportunity would present, even until it's unfolding before me. And I got to give a shout out to Mr. Carlos Rogers. He absolutely had my back. Just like I shared with Kevin. He's like, Sarah, you really think that you need to take a look at this. So when I got the call from Calvin, we zoomed, and it was crazy. It was like he was already just showed me as a leader the amount of time that he was willing to share. We were on a Zoom for I would say 45 minutes, and it was late. It was really late. But he said, we're Brian McMullen. So if you aren't familiar with Mr. Brian McMullen, definitely do your homework. I don't know if you can bring up the slide of the leadership, Kevin, but I can't even see all the leaders, just so I don't forget anybody. But Brian McMullen has earned over $100 million, right? Go ahead and drop that in a chat. $100 million in the space. And then all the other icons, Yvonne Tapia, we got Rob Baker. Carlos will share more about Rob, but we have the best of the best in the industry. Manny, Jay, I was on a call today with Jay, another big team coming in, literally wanting to bring 600,000 people to this platform. That is the magnitude. That is where this business is headed. So when you lock arms with the icons in this space, you are just set to win. You are absolutely there. You can't lose when you have the icons all locked in. Together, these men have earned hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. So, like I said, you guys, what I also love about, being connected to Calvin Becerra, Manny Q, Jay, Carlos Rogers, it's so important to let everybody know when they join you, we have access. They want to help us win. Like we're on here with Mr. Kevin Gray. Everybody in this lineup wants to help you win. So definitely make sure that you connect and you get access to the best of the best in this space. So back to you, Mr. Kevin Gray. Take it away, and let's get into the meat and potatoes.
Absolutely. But before we even do that, Sarah, let me tell you, I have to finish edifying you, because that previous company that we were with, you, I believe, were one of, if not the top company. I believe that you were number one, and I believe that you're going to do it again here. But while you're talking about leadership, Sarah, can you just expand on how big Brian McMullen is for the industry of home-based business, and then even your experience going to the home of Calvin Becerra? I know you and Carlos made that trip out there to California. Can you just talk about that experience? Because people need to know the real deal. They need to know the money, if you know what I mean. They need to know that guys are official
Absolutely.
and they really get things.
Yes, and that's one of the things that I love about Brian McMullen. I actually know him from another company. One of my longtime friends with a company, if you're familiar with Modere, right? And Modere, they literally went under, and they did not give any of the organization any notice. And thank goodness for Mr. Brian McMullen. He came in, bought that company, and literally rescued all of those families and made sure that their livelihoods were not compromised, and brought that business back. He has literally been the top earner in 4 companies at the same time. And as for going down, I really, when I was shifting gears into, looking at a new opportunity, I really wanted to meet face to face with who am I going to be working with, because people can sell you on the phone or
Uh-oh.
sell you on a Zoom, but when you get face to face with people, it's just different. And
It's
Calvin
okay. I think
embodied.
you're
Am I
I think
muted?
your connection went out a little bit.
Are you good now?
Um,
I can hear you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
both.
Go ahead and take it
Okay.
away.
So yes, so I was able to meet with Calvin. He welcomed me into his home with his
Uh
family, his wife. Can you hear me better now? I don't know why my service is bad.
oh. You
Can you
know
hear
what?
me?
I'm gonna go ahead and continue.
Okay.
I think it's a little choppy, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue. But thank you so much, you guys. Hearts and fire, for Miss Sarah Burbeek. Okay, so guys, let's talk about the iconic lifestyle and why I decided to make the move here to Iconic. You know, it's a movement redefining what is meant to thrive in the modern world. You know, 85% of people report being unhappy with their jobs or whatever it is that they're doing for income. They know there's something more out there. They know that, you know, when they're spending those hours during 9 to 5, 8 to 6, or whatever the case may be, they know there's something that they could do with their time to really maximize their time. 64% are actively seeking side hustles. Okay. So our mission is to awaken the potential with every human being. At Iconic, we believe the greatest pursuit isn't success, it's elevation. And to rise is how we think, to rise is how we feel, and to rise is how we lead. That's why we build more than products. We build pathways to help people remind what they're capable of, to live with purpose, and to rise beyond limitation. Guys, in other words, we build people. We build you. Okay. So this is what we have. This is the suite of what we do here at Iconic. We're talking about education, specifically when it comes to trading. Okay, wellness is coming very soon. We're gonna bring Miss Sarah Burbeek back on to talk about wellness shortly, and then travel, guys. We are going to bring the man of travel here on the line shortly, Mr. Carlos Rogers. You know, I see him back there, so we'll bring him up shortly. If you guys are from Charlotte, whether you've been in this industry or not, you've probably seen his huge house, probably one of the biggest houses out here in Charlotte. I believe an NBA All Star used to actually own that house, and Carlos said, "Look, because I do see some people that I'm very familiar with that decided to get on this Zoom today to just get a sneak peek into social media. Very excited about this, guys. Let me tell you something about trading, okay? Trading will expose you, okay? Trading is similar to the real life that you lead, okay? If you're impatient in real life, it's gonna come out in your trading. If you're loving in real life, it's gonna come out in your trading, okay? IQ Academy, real world skills that shape better, sharpen entrepreneurs. Okay. You can master the skills that matter most from the financial markets to digital marketing. We've got that coming soon, and access expert led courses, interactive live streams with mentors. Guys, I'm talking about people who truly know what they're doing. Okay. We've also got something called the IQ Center, your all in one education platform. It's an academy on demand courses designed for every experience level. Guys, I know you've probably seen people show results from trading on social media. And oftentimes, I used to look at those results and not know what in the world I was looking at. The only thing I noticed is what they circled, the amount of money that they made. Guys, we've got live streams where you can learn directly from expert educators and gain real life insights in an interactive environment. We've also got courses, exclusive educator curated masterclasses offering deeper specialized learning experiences. And guys, we got this app, okay, IQ Social. Okay, let me make sure I gotta mute someone out here. Can't find them. Okay. Okay, IQ Social, connecting you to everything in one place. You can engage with master educators and connect with like-minded entrepreneurs. You can access IQ ideas, okay? Receive potential market ideas that give you a clear starting point and tap into IQ insights. Guys, this is what's going on. I understand that many of you are just like myself, right? Either you haven't been trading long, or maybe you've been trading, but you just can't get it, right? You just can't get the moves. You can't get the steps. But, you know, your prayers have been answered because you've always asked, okay, if I could just get in front of someone to teach me, if I could just get in front of someone to show me the moves, to help me to trade and make income for myself, my family, my future me, I would jump at the opportunity. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we have here at Iqonic. We've got, I would say, the greatest collective of traders ever assembled in the industry. Okay. And what they do is Monday through Friday, they actually hold courses for you and I. Okay. These courses are an opportunity for you to learn and earn at the same time. I want to give you an example. Okay. Let's say you got a fairy godmother sitting on your shoulder, and the fairy godmother says, you know what? Hey, Marlon, okay? Marlon, I know that this particular idea will be good. If I were you, I might take it, right? They can't tell you to take it, but they say, hey, this is a great entry point to get into the trade. And guess what? This is a great place to get out of the trade. They actually do this here with these courses, okay? IQ charts see the markets with clarity. You can see the markets through expert eyes with educator markups and real-time analysis. You can elevate your skills with unique strategies and analysis methods, and you can turn every trade into growth with built-in journaling powered by a tool called TradeZilla. Now, guys, we got this app called IQ Sync, okay? IQ Sync. This is a way to stay connected in real time, okay? Always connected, market ideas delivered in real time from idea to execution. I'm going to have to paint this picture for you. No missed opportunities. Stay aligned with the markets. You can build confidence with guidance. Let me tell you exactly how this works, guys. Everybody knows what this is, right? I hope you guys can see it. I got my virtual background going on. Right? We talk to our spouse, we talk to our mom, dad, we order pizza. We do a lot of things with our cell phone. We scroll on social media. Now, are we really making money with our cell phone? Right? We make nice pictures, right? We get a lot of likes on social media, right? Through our cell phone. But what if you actually got an indicator, right? What if you got a notification that says, you know what? It's time to take a trade. Would you like to do it? And you actually use your thumb and press the button. After that, you swipe 2 times. Now you're in the trade. Okay. You don't have to watch the charts because guess what? There's someone, the collective of traders, that actually thought it would be a great idea to take a trade, right? Whether it's buying or selling. And they're going to let you know that it's time to do this. And they're going to help you set your stop loss as well. That's the reason why I absolutely love this, because while you're learning how to trade, you can earn on the way to doing that as well. Absolutely remarkable. Okay. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is I'm going to go ahead and bring on Miss Sarah Verbeek once again. Let me tell you guys, there's so much to say about her. She's also one of the most fit people I know. She runs miles and miles a day. We call her at the old company, we called her the running diamond because that's all she did all day. She just built teams and ran, right? So Miss Verbeek, if you could jump right back on and just let us know about the health and wellness products. And I believe that right after this, it's going to be time to talk about the travel. So you most certainly can introduce the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Carlos Rogers as well. So I'll just sit back and just watch you guys in your greatness.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Kevin Gray. So you guys, hearts and fire in the chat for Mr. Kevin, just rocking this presentation. Like what we have our hands on is truly iconic. Like I love that this company is called Iqonic because everything is simply iconic. And something that I was super, super passionate when Mr. Calvin Becerra, invited me to be the first woman. And so making history at this company is absolutely amazing. To be the first woman, to be welcomed as an icon, and to have a seat at the table, not only just to build this business, but to bring forth the best product line. I'm a little fun fact for those of you that don't know. Yes, I'm a runner in real life. I'm an ultra marathoner. I've ran 3 ultras, 8 full marathons, so many half marathons. My fastest marathon is a 3:44, so I clocked an 8:37-minute mile for 26.2 miles. So I love to compete, and I love to have my body running at peak performance. So when I saw what the company already had in place, stem cell products are absolutely amazing. To be able to address and initiate the body to function at peak performance, nutraceutical is super, super key and something I'm super passionate about. The other thing I'm super passionate about is cleansing the body on a cellular level. Increasing that metabolic rate is going to help address that and detoxify the body naturally, nutraceutically. What a lot of people don't realize is when the body becomes toxic, the liver and kidneys are designed to filter toxins, but when they're jammed with toxicity, not all toxins are water soluble. So your body actually stores the toxic waste in your cellular system. So to be able to cleanse your body on a cellular level is absolutely amazing. So increasing the metabolic rate. These are just two of the products that we are starting with. We do have a cappuccino that is in formulation, and I've just been on a call recently with a sleep product that we will be introducing to corporate to, just get things rolling to make sure that we are delivering the best products in this space right here at Iqonic. So sit back, relax. We are just getting started this product line. And the other thing that I love about this platform is when you are a subscriber, you also access a full-on certified personal trainer. You're going to have access to meal plans, daily workouts, boot camps, all within the platform. No extra fees with your subscription, and that is absolutely amazing because we really want to bring the Iqonic lifestyle. We want to put forth the best platform that really just hits all areas of life so you truly can live that Iqonic life. So when you are fit and feeling amazing and you've got that wealth, you want to travel. So what better guy to bring on than the ninth Iqonic man to be welcomed to the table? A real dear friend of mine. Absolutely love this guy. I can't say enough good things about him. I want to say, like, it's not like we met by accident, but when I first met this guy, I don't want to say this guy, but Mr. Carlos Rogers, he had just been welcomed to my company, and I just wanted to make sure he had a great introduction. I wanted to make sure that he had everything that he needed. So I just reached out just to be kind and make sure that he had everything he needed. And we just kind of started working together on and off. And so we just developed a friendship, and I'm super, super grateful. And that's why it's so important to really, when you're in business or you cross paths with people, this business is more than business. It's building relationships, and you never know where that will take you. And I'm super, super grateful to not only just lock arms with Carlos, but to also be able to build this Iqonic business. He is more than a leader. He's a friend. He really wants the best for everybody, and he really wants to position people to win. And that's by the way that he leads and supports people. So Mr. Carlos Rogers, if you can come on and just deliver the travel side, how iconic is it what we have here, right here at Iqonic? Carlos, are you there?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Let me see some hearts in the chat real quick. KG, again, thanks so much, man, for actually having me on. Sarah, thanks so much for that great introduction. I see a lot of beautiful faces out here. Super excited to be able to share. Let me actually share my screen real briefly. We're not going to be here too much longer, but I do have some great information that I do want to get to you. And I know this is actually my boy KG's launch call, which I'm excited about. I'm also in the state of Charlotte, actually in the city of Charlotte, and of course the state of North Carolina, but definitely excited. Let me give you a real short background on myself so we're not completely strangers. I've actually been a part of the home-based business industry now. I would say it'll be 20 years on November the 7th. And prior to this, I was actually working at my job. I was working 12 to 14 hours a day. I was making 28 grand a year. And for me, I wanted more out of life. I was just sick and tired of working for other people, building their dreams. I definitely wanted to build my own dreams. But also I knew that God did not put me on this planet just to work at a job forever for someone else. And so I was praying for something, and I thank God I found this space. And so, I mean, to me, and I'm just telling you sort of like my story, just being transparent, travel is what got me into this space. I'm totally not a salesperson. I'm not going to convince someone to do anything. It's just not my personality. And so I was really praying when I was 23 years old, and I was asking God, I was like, God, what is something that I can do that I would never get tired of doing it? And that's where travel actually hit my plate. And I love to travel. If you like to travel real quick, I want you to put, what is your dream destination? Put it in the chat real quick. What is like your dream destination? What's on your bucket list? What are some places you would like to go and, of course, see around God's green earth? Go ahead and put it in the chat real quick. Let us know what you're feeling like. See, travel is a $9 trillion a year of business. And you can see how much money a day, an hour, a minute, a second is spent on travel around the world. Now, I had no idea from a travel perspective how big that space was. But with this company, we actually have a travel club, a travel community that is called Atlas. And this is a exclusive lifestyle club membership. So when you think about it from that perspective, when you think about, what we offer, when you think about everything that we have put in place, we're going to give you your own online travel portal that allows you to save money all the time. Perfect. So when you think about it like this, okay, there's two companies that monopolize travel. There's Booking Holdings. There's also Expedia Group. See, I didn't know this when I first got into this space. I didn't know that all the companies that we go to, like Expedia, like Travelocity, like Priceline, Bookings.com, Kayak, Orbitz, just name a few, okay? I didn't know that all these companies were owned by these two giants in this space. What they do is they buy wholesale and then they market up retail to the consumer. And because they spend hundreds, and I'm not even exaggerating, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars on advertisement, it get our minds thinking about these websites. So we're programmed to go to these websites and book our travel. But guess what? There are no discounts on these websites. They're buying wholesale, they're marketing up retail. But what if I told you there was a company that would give you access to the wholesale pricing? What if I told you there was a company that will pass the savings on to you, the member? For example, I typed in just now Las Vegas. Now this is October the 30th through November the 2nd. So about 2 weeks away, right? Also on this search, I wanted to see only 4 stars and above, okay? So the Westgate popped up. There's 43 total properties. The Westgate popped up. Look at the savings. You're saving 64% off the best online price. Now, we also compare prices for you directly on our website. So you can see here, the best internet rate is 306. Expedia actually has it for 310. But with us, you're going to save 196. So you're not going to pay the 306, what you will find online. All you'll pay is just $110.34. That's the average cost of $34 a night. Here's another example going over to Bali, Indonesia. And again, these are just like random dates that I select. This is December the 1st through the 8th. 51% off the best online price. Expedia has it for $16.94. With us, you're going to save $8.79. So all you're going to spend is $815. Let me show you one other example here. This is Manhattan, New York. I was actually just at the Moxie. What was this, last week? This property, by the way, I mean, it is prime location. This property is amazing, okay? 52% off. Expedia has it for $25.16. All you're going to pay is $11.87. Look at this savings. You're saving $1,319 off the best online price. Imagine doing that with homes. Imagine doing that with cruises. Imagine doing that with condos around the world that you can always save money. On top of that, we actually have what's called the Experience Pass. What if I told you you can give someone a link, and that link is attached to you? And when they go to that link, they're going to save half of what you would save as a member. So for example, let's say you gave them your link. They wanted to go to Orlando, December the 1st through the 5th. And you can see your savings as a member is $1,264. But if you gave someone your link, okay, they're going to save $632. So they're excited. They saved some money. But guess what? You're going to earn also $632 in travel dollars to use on future travel, okay, which is exciting. So constantly saving money. We also have your own concierge service. What if you want to do like a group trip? Maybe you want to do a girls trip or even a guys trip. You want to do a bachelorette trip. You want to do a family reunion, okay? You want to get 10 cabins. You want to get 25 rooms. Any type of group travel you want to do, we will actually do that trip for you, okay? Not myself, but our travel department will literally put together a whole package just for you and who you want to, of course, go on that trip with. Also, we came out with Iqonic escapes. Now, these are prorated trips that we put together for our members. See, most people when they travel, when they get to a destination, they really don't know where to go or what to do when they get there. But what if I told you there was a company that will put together the whole entire package for you? For example, we're going to Tokyo, Japan, February the 23rd through the 27th, 5 days, 4 nights. Round trip transfers are included. Daily breakfast is included. We're doing welcome parties, welcome dinner. We have a farewell dinner. All your excursions, all the things that we have planned, all that's included. And literally, this trip here is less than $7.99 a person. Okay, well, we're actually working on a trip right now to Jamaica, Negril, Jamaica. We're also working on a trip to Vietnam. We're looking at going to Thailand. We're going to do a trip to Vegas. I mean, we're going to literally do trips all over the globe. We got a cruise coming up also in July. So we're going to put together all these prorated trips where you'll start to see, dozens and hundreds and eventually thousands of people from our club traveling around the world having a iconic time. Okay. Now, on top of that, what if you want to make money from the travel industry? See, we talk about travel being a $9 trillion a year industry. What if I told you you can start making money from that space? So we have a membership called the Atlas Agent, and you can become one of our marketing agents, okay? With the marketing agent, you're not a travel agent. You're not booking no one's travel. You're just going to give them your link. When they book travel through your link, you're going to get paid 50% of the commission in cash. Now, we do have an option where, and I know I chose this option, where I decided to take the test. I wanted to take the college credit course through our platform, okay? And I did that, and when you pass, now you get your CLIA. Now you get even more benefits on travel perks, but on top of that, your commission goes from 50% all the way to 80%. So you're literally getting net rates across the board all the time. And again, we have that here with our platform. So let me go over our travel packages with you. We have our Atlas Agent, or actually we have the Atlas. I'll just start off there. It's $199 one time and $99 a month. It gives you an online travel portal, our shopping discounts. You get as many experiences passes as you want to give out. You can redeem those for travel dollars. You got a concierge service, and you get access to our group trips, which are, of course, of our iconic escapes. But if you want to do the Atlas Agent and take it one step further, and now not just get all those benefits of Atlas, but also be able to make money when people travel, you can also get that package as well. It's just $269 one time and just $174 a month. Okay, very, very simple. Now, I know Kevin mentioned earlier about trading. And so you think about when you want to do both. You want to do travel and you want to be educated to be able to trade as well. We have the Max Lifestyle. The Max Lifestyle is $299 one time and only $199 a month. It includes the IQ Prime, which is everything that you just heard from Kevin when he talked about trading, the swipe trades, all that's included with it. All the education is included with that. And it includes the Atlas membership as well with the online travel portal, all the group trips. I mean, the list goes on and on. To me, this is the best bang for your buck. But on top of that, anyone you refer this package to, they pay the $299, you're going to receive a $100 direct commission. So imagine this, you refer, let's just say 4 people to this membership, you're going to make $400. So you made your money right back. And I'm sort of getting ahead of myself, but also when you refer 4 members, your membership is free. So it's very, very simple to actually make your money back, but most importantly, have a free subscription, okay? So you can become what's called a brand ambassador with us. And, if you're on social media at all, there's 2 people on social media. There's the person that's just swiping and liking, okay? There's the other person that's actually making money, okay? We're going to teach you how to be a brand ambassador and make money from social media, make money from building a community, make money with this platform, because guess what? People want to travel. People they want to get educated. People want to be healthier. Now you have 3 different pillars that you can capitalize in this space. But on top of that, you can actually build a community of brand ambassadors. So by you also building a community of brand ambassadors, you get an override of your entire community. Let me sort of break this down real quick. But I sort of already talked about this, but get 4, pay no more. So you pick a membership, you refer 4 customers to that membership. Now your membership is free. We also put together what's called leadership retreats. For example, if you hit the rank of platinum, okay, with our company, and I'll tell you what that means in a little bit, you're making $3,000 a month residual, but on top of that, you can actually earn this trip to Dubai that's coming up in January. And I'm gonna just say this, we go all out with our leadership retreats. Okay, we spent over $150,000 on this Dubai trip. Okay, so you would definitely want to earn this trip. It's going to be an epic trip. We got film crews. I mean, this is going to be a movie. Okay, so you definitely want to, of course, take advantage of that. But let's get into the compensation plan and how everything breaks down. Okay, the first rank is Rising Star. That's just you referring for and you paying no more. Very, very simple. But guess what? Let's help those 4 that you enroll. Let's help them do the same thing. See, 4 times 4 is 16. Okay. Now that you don't need a total of 16, but you're definitely at the rank then of what's called Silver Star. Okay. Because really, Silver Star is actually building a community of 14 subscribers. Okay. That puts you at Silver Star. That's going to pay you $175 a week, which adds up to $700 for the month. Let me ask you this question. Can you use an extra $700 a month right now? I mean, we all can, right? I mean, that's either gas money, money going out to eat, shopping, whatever you want to use it with. That's just extra income, okay? But guess what? Let's help them do the same thing. Let's help them get a free subscription. 4 times 4 is 16, but 16 times 4 is 64. That puts you at Gold Star, where now you're earning $375 a week, which adds up to $1,500 for the month. And all you did was help people just get a free subscription. That's all you did. See, we have a very, very simple comp plan. And of course, the bigger your community grows, the more income you also earn as well. So when you understand it from that perspective, when you understand everything that we offer, okay, I mean, it really just breaks down where you hit platinum, you're making $3,000 a month. Okay, that's $750 a week. You hit Diamond Star, that's $1,250 a week. That adds up to $5,000 a month. Okay. Then of course you want to make $10,000 a month. That's hitting the rank of icon. But again, it starts off with you getting your 4 and paying no more. Because 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. 64 times 4 is 256. 256 times 4 is 1,024. So if you just teach the philosophy of helping people get a free membership, guess what? You can duplicate your business and just explode it. But guess what? It doesn't stop at $10,000 a month. Okay. This comp plan grows all the way to a rank called Legend, which pays out $250,000 a week, which adds up to $1 million a month. But again, it starts off with helping someone just get their 4. Okay. See, when you think about the ranks, how many people can you help make an extra $700 a month? How many people can you make help, an extra $1,500 a month? 3,000, 5,000, and just continue to grow what's taking place here with this company. And so, I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm super excited to be working, of course, with Kevin and Sarah and so many other great leaders. We look forward to also working with you as well. And I know Kevin, I'm going to sort of turn over him. And I guess, Kevin, do you want me to wrap it up or you want me to turn it back over to you?
Man, absolutely. You can turn it back over to me, man.
Let's get
Mr.
it.
Carlos Rogers, I want to thank you so much. Right out here in Charlotte, you guys put some hearts and fire for Mr. Carlos Rogers. Listen, man, that background that you got behind yourself, I'm going to brag on you just a little bit, guys. Mr. Carlos Rogers, he made a lot of money. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, but a lot of M's. And I'm not talking about the ones that come in the little yellow pack that says M&M. He made a lot of M&Ms, right? With the company that sold travel back in the day, right? So he knows the space like no other. So we've got the dream team right here on this Zoom for you right now, right? We got travel, we got trading, we got health and wellness. We got everything that you need to help take your life to the next level. Guys, it's not an arm and a leg to get started with this company. It's extremely affordable. And we are here at the beginning, right? We can't go back right now to 2008 and go grab some of those Bitcoins for a couple bucks. We can't do that right now, right? We can't go back and buy, shares of Facebook and Amazon before they went public. We can't do that right now. But guys, this particular Zoom, right? This is a small, intimate Zoom right now. A lot of people don't know about the information that you just saw. A lot of people don't know that people are going to be making, just 20, 50, 100, $200 a day, $1,000 a day trading, right? Just as they advance their skill level. People aren't, privy of the travel discounts. They're not privy of the stem cell products that we have going on, but you guys are. This is a presentation that I put together tonight, but I see there's plenty of people on. So get back with the person who invited you on this presentation tonight. Let them know exactly where you want to get started. Get started ASAP. There is absolutely nothing to talk about. You guys, I'm telling you, Iqonic is here to stay, and we're going to make the biggest movement that you guys have seen in a very, very long time. With that said, God bless. I'll see you on the beaches of the world. I see you at the bank, but best of all, I'll see us all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.